If you're over 60, listen very carefully because every single week, your legs may be getting weaker without you even realizing it. Not because you're lazy and not simply because of aging, but because something silent is happening inside your body. Leg muscles lose strength faster than any other muscle group. And when your legs weaken, your independence quietly slips away with them. At first, it's subtle. Standing up takes a little longer. Stairs feel heavier. Walking just a few minutes leaves you tired. Then, one day, you notice you need to grab a chair or a wall just to feel steady. That's the moment fear creeps in. Fear of falling, fear of dependence, fear of becoming a burden to your children. What's shocking is that most people over 60 believe this decline is irreversible. They accept it as normal aging, but the truth is the complete opposite. Some older adults have regained leg strength and stability using just one incredibly simple chair exercise done at home, without equipment, without a gym, in just a few minutes a day, and most importantly with maximum safety. So why is this exercise rarely talked about? And what would happen if you started today instead of waiting until your legs completely give up on you? The answer may change how you walk, move, and live for the rest of your life. Stay until the end of this video because the final part might be exactly what your legs have been silently asking for all along. The invisible thief. It doesn't steal your wallet, your keys, or your precious heirlooms. Instead, it subtly, silently begins to pilfer something far more valuable: your independence. It targets your strength, your balance, your very ability to navigate the world on your own terms. For many of us, especially as we journey past the vibrant milestone of 60, this thief sets its sights on our legs. Imagine, if you will, the freedom of movement. The simple joy of rising effortlessly from your favorite armchair, the confidence in ascending a flight of stairs, the steady rhythm of a walk through a bustling park. These are not just physical acts. They are expressions of a life lived fully, autonomously. But then, almost imperceptibly, a shift occurs. A moment of hesitation before standing. A slight wobble on the stairs. A growing awareness that your legs, once so reliable, feel different. This isn't just getting older. It's a phenomenon known as sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It's a universal truth of human biology that after our 6th decade, our leg strength begins a gradual, often unnoticed, decline. I remember Evelyn, a vibrant woman with a twinkle in her eye and a laugh that could light up a room. For years, she'd been the epitome of active aging. Daily walks with her beloved dog, gardening with an enthusiasm that put younger folks to shame, even the occasional dance class with her friends. She believed she was doing everything right. Movement is medicine, she'd often declare, and she lived by that mantra. Yet, even Evelyn, with all her wisdom and activity, started to notice the subtle whispers of this invisible thief. At first, it was just a fleeting thought. A feeling that her knees creaked a little louder when she bent down to tend her roses. A momentary pause before she pushed herself up from the sofa, a little more effort than before. She dismissed it as tiredness, a natural part of a busy day. Just need to rest a bit more, she'd tell herself. But the whispers grew louder. Standing up from a low chair began to require a slight push from her hands. Climbing the 3 steps to her front door felt less like a stroll and more like a mini expedition. The once effortless act of maintaining her balance while reaching for something on a high shelf now came with a tiny, unsettling sway. Evelyn, like so many, assumed her regular walking routine was enough. She walked miles each week. Surely that was building and maintaining her leg muscles, right? It's a common and understandable misconception. Walking is wonderful for cardiovascular health, for bone density, for mental well-being. It keeps us mobile and connected to the world. But here's the crucial truth that many of us discover too late. Walking alone, while beneficial, is not sufficient to prevent the specific, targeted loss of leg muscle mass and strength that occurs with sarcopenia. It doesn't provide the resistance needed to challenge and rebuild those deeper, foundational muscles that are vital for standing, climbing, and maintaining steady balance. As Evelyn's subtle difficulties mounted, a quiet fear began to creep in. The fear of losing her independence. The fear of a fall. The fear of becoming reliant on others for tasks she'd always performed with ease. Her garden, once a source of immense joy, started to feel like a challenge. The dance classes, once exhilarating, began to feel daunting. She found herself subconsciously avoiding situations that might expose her perceived weakness. opting for the elevator instead of stairs, choosing simpler recipes that required less time standing in the kitchen. The vibrancy in her eyes dimmed slightly, replaced by a flicker of concern. It was during a routine checkup that Evelyn finally voiced her concerns to her doctor, Dr. Aris. Dr. Aris listened patiently, nodding knowingly as Evelyn described her struggles. "Evelyn," he said gently, "what you're experiencing is incredibly common, but it's not an inevitable sentence. We can do something about it. Your walking is fantastic, but it's like building a house with a strong roof but without reinforcing the foundation. We need to add resistance to those leg muscles, to challenge them in ways walking doesn't." He then introduced her to a concept that would change her perspective entirely: simple chair exercises. "You don't need a gym, Evelyn," Dr. Aris explained, "and you certainly don't need expensive equipment. What you need are targeted movements that can be done safely right in your own home, using just a sturdy chair. These aren't just gentle movements. They're clinically supported, low-risk resistance exercises designed to directly combat muscle loss, improve your standing ability, enhance your balance, and most importantly, prevent falls." Evelyn was skeptical but intrigued. The idea of regaining her strength without having to join a busy gym or invest in complicated machinery appealed to her practical nature. Dr. Aris had even shown her a simple online video, clearly demonstrating 5 specific exercises. He called them the 5 pillars of leg strength. "Let's look at a few of them," Dr. Aris had suggested, pulling up the video on his tablet. Each one targets a critical area. The first exercise Dr. Aris highlighted, which was exercise 5 in the video, was the *** seated knee extension ***. He explained how simple it was, sitting tall in the chair, slowly extending one leg straight out in front, holding it for a moment, and then slowly lowering it back down. "This exercise," he emphasized, "is a powerhouse for your quadriceps, those big muscles on the front of your thighs. Think about standing up from a chair, controlling your descent downstairs, or even just maintaining your balance when you're walking on uneven ground. Strong quads are absolutely essential for all of that. By consistently working them, you directly combat the mobility decline that often comes with age. It's about giving your legs the power they need to lift you, to stabilize you, to carry you forward." Evelyn tried it right there in the doctor's office, feeling a gentle engagement in her thigh muscles. It wasn't strenuous, but she could feel the muscle working. Next, Dr. Aris pointed to exercise 4. *** seated calf raises ***. "This one is equally vital, Evelyn," he said. "While seated, you simply lift your heels, rising onto the balls of your feet, holding briefly, and then slowly lowering them. These target your calf muscles. Now you might not think much about your calves, but they are absolutely crucial for ankle stability and balance. Imagine walking on a slightly uneven pavement or stepping off a curb. Your calves are the unsung heroes that help prevent your ankles from rolling, giving you that solid foundation. Strengthening them significantly reduces your risk of falls by improving that critical ankle stability." Evelyn nodded, recognizing the truth in his words. She'd had a few close calls on uneven ground lately, and the thought of stronger ankles brought a sense of relief. Then came exercise 3. *** seated knee lifts ***. Dr. Aris demonstrated, lifting one knee towards his chest, keeping his back straight, and then slowly lowering it. "This isn't just about lifting your knee," he clarified. "This exercise strengthens your hip flexors, those muscles that lift your legs when you walk. But it also engages your lower abdominal stabilizers and the deep pelvic balance control muscles. Think about tripping. Those tiny muscles are what help you catch yourself. By strengthening them, you improve your walking fluidity, making each step more confident and less prone to accidental stumbles. It's about building a robust core that supports every step you take." Evelyn listened intently, a spark of hope igniting within her. She realized these weren't just random movements. They were precisely engineered solutions to the very problems she was facing. They were simple, yes, but their purpose was profound. Dr. Aris stressed that these exercises were not just clinically supported but also incredibly low risk, requiring no special equipment, just a sturdy chair and the commitment to consistency. He explained that consistency was the magic ingredient. 2 to 3 short sessions a week, Evelyn, that's all it takes. Just like you water your plants regularly to help them thrive, you need to nourish your muscles with consistent, targeted resistance training. It's the most powerful way to slow down muscle loss and ensure you maintain good function, mobility, and that precious independence for decades to come. Evelyn left Dr. Arise's office that day with a renewed sense of purpose. The invisible thief might have been at work, but she now had a plan, a strategy, and a set of simple, powerful tools to fight back. She understood that while walking was important, it was the targeted resistance, the deliberate strengthening of specific muscles, that truly held the key to unlocking her full potential. She was ready to start, ready to reclaim the strength she felt was slipping away. She knew there were 2 more exercises to learn, 2 more pillars to discover, but for now, she had a clear path forward. The journey back to effortless movement, to unwavering balance, and to unshakable independence had just begun. And she knew, deep in her heart, that this was just the beginning of her story, a story of strength rediscovered, one simple chair exercise at a time. The next steps, both literally and figuratively, awaited her. Evelyn's mind was buzzing. The invisible thief, sarcopenia, had been unmasked, and in its place, Dr. Arise had laid out a clear, actionable strategy. She'd learned about the seated knee extension, building quadriceps power for standing and stairs. She'd grasped the importance of seated calf raises, grounding her with ankle stability. And the seated knee lifts had revealed the hidden strength in her core, the very foundation of balance and smooth walking. She felt a lightness in her spirit, a sense of control returning. But there were 2 more pillars, 2 more crucial components to this newfound strength waiting to be unveiled. The next time Evelyn met with Dr. Arise, her eyes sparkled with anticipation. She had already started incorporating the first 3 exercises into her routine, feeling a subtle but definite shift in her body. Dr. Arise smiled, pleased with her dedication. "Evelyn," he began, "you've built a fantastic foundation. Now let's add 2 more pieces to your puzzle of independence, exercises that truly fortify your ability to move through life with confidence." He then introduced her to exercise number 2, the controlled seated descent. Think about the act of sitting down, Evelyn, he instructed. Most people just plop into a chair. But a controlled descent is a powerful exercise in itself. It's like a slow-motion squat where you focus on resisting gravity as you lower yourself. This isn't just about sitting. It's about preventing falls during those crucial sit-to-stand transitions. He explained that this exercise specifically targets the powerful muscles in the back of the legs and hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, and the hip stabilizers. These are your body's natural brakes, Dr. Arise emphasized. When you stand up, you use your leg muscles to push. But when you sit down or when you're caught off balance, these muscles work eccentrically. They lengthen under tension to control your movement. Training them this way teaches your body controlled deceleration. Imagine if you stumble. These are the muscles that help you regain control, preventing a hard fall. It's about building a robust, responsive system that protects you in those vulnerable moments, making every transition, every shift in weight, a safer, more deliberate act. Evelyn pictured herself carefully lowering onto a chair, feeling the burn in her thighs and glutes. It wasn't just about getting into the chair. It was about the journey to the chair, a journey that could be fraught with risk if not managed with strength and control. This exercise, Dr. Arise assured her, transformed a simple act into a powerful protective measure. Finally, Dr. Arise unveiled exercise number 1, the seated leg press hold. This one is unique, Evelyn, he said, his voice filled with a quiet excitement. It's an isometric exercise. That means you generate force without moving your joints. You simply push your feet firmly into the floor as if you're trying to push the floor away from you and hold that contraction. Imagine pushing against an immovable object. Evelyn tried it, pressing her feet down, feeling the tension ripple through her legs. Excellent, Dr. Arise affirmed. Now, why is this so crucial? Because life isn't always about smooth, flowing movements. Sometimes you trip. Sometimes you lose your balance suddenly. In those split seconds, you don't have time for a full squat or a careful step. You need immediate reactive strength . This isometric hold trains your muscles to generate maximum force instantly, without movement. It's about enhancing your body's ability to lock into a strong position, to recover balance the moment you feel yourself falling. It's your emergency brake, your quick response system, giving you those precious milliseconds to catch yourself and prevent a fall. Evelyn felt a surge of understanding. These weren't just exercises. They were life skills, meticulously designed to arm her against the very vulnerabilities that had begun to erode her confidence. The seated leg press hold wasn't just about strength. It was about resilience, about the primal ability to react and recover when the unexpected happened. Dr. Aris then brought it all together. Think of these 5 exercises, Evelyn, as your personal shield against the invisible thief. Asterisk, 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 seated knee extension. Asterisk, asterisk, your power for standing and climbing. Asterisk, 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 seated calf raises. Asterisk, asterisk, your stability for balance and confident steps. Asterisk, 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 seated knee lifts. Asterisk, asterisk, your core strength for fluid walking and preventing trips. Controlled seated descent. Asterisk, asterisk, your control for safe transitions and preventing falls when sitting. Seated leg press hold. Asterisk, asterisk, your immediate reactive strength for quick balance recovery when you stumble. He paused, letting the weight of his words settle. These aren't just movements. They are investments. Investments in your freedom, your dignity, and your joy. They are simple, yes, requiring nothing more than a sturdy chair and your commitment. They are low risk, designed for safety, yet clinically supported by years of research into sarcopenia and fall prevention. No expensive gym membership, no fancy equipment. Just you, your chair, and your determination. Evelyn felt a profound sense of empowerment. The journey back to effortless movement, to unwavering balance, and to unshakable independence was no longer a daunting mountain, but a clear, well-marked path. She understood now that while walking was important for cardiovascular health, it was the targeted resistance, the deliberate strengthening of these specific muscle groups, that truly held the key to unlocking her full potential and safeguarding her mobility. Remember, Evelyn, Dr. Aris concluded, his voice gentle but firm, consistency is the magic ingredient. 2 to 3 short sessions a week. That's all it takes. Just like you nourish your mind with good books, you need to nourish your muscles with consistent, targeted resistance training. It's the most powerful way to slow down age-related muscle loss, to maintain good function, mobility, and that precious independence for decades to come. It's not about becoming an athlete. It's about continuing to live your life fully, on your own terms. Evelyn walked out of Dr. Aris's office that day not just with a plan, but with a profound transformation in her perspective. The fear that had subtly shadowed her steps had receded, replaced by a quiet strength and a renewed sense of purpose. She wasn't just fighting muscle loss. She was actively building a more resilient, more capable version of herself. She started her routine that very evening. Each controlled movement, each deliberate contraction, was a testament to her commitment. She pictured herself rising from a chair with ease, climbing stairs confidently, walking through her garden without a second thought, and catching herself swiftly if she ever stumbled. These simple chair exercises became her ritual, her secret weapon, her daily affirmation of strength and independence. In the months that followed, Evelyn noticed remarkable changes. The familiar ache in her legs lessened. Standing up from her favorite armchair no longer required a preparatory rock and roll. Climbing the few steps to her front door felt less like an obstacle and more like a natural part of her day. Her balance improved so significantly that the fear of falling, once a constant low hum in the background, now rarely surfaced. She discovered that the true power of these exercises wasn't just in the physical strength they built, but in the mental fortitude they instilled. Each session was a reminder that she had the power to shape her own future, to defy the expectations of age, and to continue living a life rich with movement, exploration, and independence. Evelyn's story became a beacon for her friends and neighbors. She shared her journey, her simple exercises, and the profound impact they had on her life. She demonstrated that preventing leg weakness and maintaining independence wasn't about grand gestures or unattainable feats, but about consistent, targeted effort, one simple chair exercise at a time. For anyone over 60 or even younger who senses the invisible thief at work, Evelyn's message is clear: you have the power to fight back. You have the tools, simple and accessible, to reclaim your strength, your balance, and your independence. Don't let the gradual decline go unnoticed. Embrace these clinically supported, low-risk exercises. Commit to 2 to 3 short sessions a week. Nurture your muscles and watch as your confidence, your mobility, and your joy in life blossom anew. This isn't just about preventing weakness. It's about preserving the essence of who you are, about ensuring that every step you take in your golden years is a step of freedom, strength, and unwavering independence. Your journey to renewed strength and boundless independence begins now, right where you are, with a sturdy chair and a steadfast heart. The next steps, both literally and figuratively, are yours to take. After everything we've covered, one message stands out clearly. Getting older does not mean you have to get weaker. Yes, after 60, the body changes and leg strength can decline faster than we expect. But weakness is not a life sentence. It's often a signal that the body is asking for the right kind of movement. The simple chair exercise shared in this video proves an important truth. Meaningful change does not require intense workouts, expensive equipment, or hours of effort. What it requires is consistency, awareness, and the courage to start even with something small. When you strengthen your legs, you're not just training muscles. You're protecting your balance, your confidence, and your independence. Stronger legs mean fewer falls, easier movement, and the freedom to live daily life without fear. Most importantly, they give you control over your future instead of quietly surrendering it to aging. The deeper lesson here is this. Health is built through daily choices, not dramatic actions. A simple habit practiced every day can quietly transform your quality of life. Applying this is easy. Set aside just a few minutes each day. Use a sturdy chair, move at your own pace, and listen to your body. Progress comes from showing up, not from pushing too hard. Now we'd love to hear from you. What matters more to you right now, staying independent or avoiding physical discomfort? Please leave your answer in the comments so others can learn from your perspective too. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Everyday Vital Path. Your support motivates us to continue creating practical, life-changing content to help you stay strong, active, and confident in the years ahead.